What is up, guys? Zach Ginn here, and welcome to our weekly XLeads support call. And today, what I wanted to do was do a live review, a live lesson, a class on Ninja Mode. I've been getting so many questions about lately, and actually, somebody in the X Plan Mastermind needed help. So, you guys have definitely heard of Corey before, right? Somebody he works with is Evan, and Evan's another person I've known for a while, and he's great story. Going from no deals to now he's having success virtually, and he's partnered up with Corey and doing deals virtually and everywhere, and he's an awesome story. But we had a meeting yesterday because Corey's just someone we've done so many deals with that if he needs help, I'm just here to help him out, and he's trying to move his wholesaling operations, this whole CRM and the skip tracing and all these things over from one software over the other. And so what I'm going to do is I thought it'd be a great video to watch you guys live is I'm just going to teach Evan for the next, I don't know how long, about what Ninja Mode is. Now, Evan's a young kid, so he's definitely tech savvy, but he doesn't know anything about really Ninja Mode outside of like a couple of videos and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is let's bring Evan on here. What's up, man?
What's going on, Zach?
Doing good. And Evan does JVs all over the country, by the way, too. So I definitely hit Evan up too at the end here. He might put his email or something on here, but I'm going to be teaching Evan Ninja Mode today. So I will be his Ninja Mode sensei, and he'll be the young ninja. And we're going to just teach him how to use it. So one rule, Evan, do not talk about the other software that you have because I don't want them to be mad at me. But
I'm excited. I'm excited for the XLeads.
Here we go, man. All I could say is you're spending how much money per month on this other one?
So just for the software, it's $300 a month.
And then on top of all the other stuff, he's paying for skip tracing too, which gives me anxiety. But basically, he's paying $500-$600 a month for this. And I'm like, okay, dude, you literally have the X plan. Like, why don't you move over? So let's kind of get into it and let's break this all down and let's share all about Ninja Mode. So Evan, if you can log into your account, you're going to see this basically right here. This is going to be kind of the dashboard. So basically this is Ninja Mode. Now, Ninja Mode is based off of Go High Level. I mean, I think that's no secret, but basically it is a Go High Level system that we built on top of this. A couple reasons. First, they are the most advanced when it comes to AI texting. I was able to have a single line dialer automated and the texting, and I was able to make it cheapest for everyone because they have their own pricing of Twilio. That's absolutely amazing. And my favorite part are the automations and just how the entire sequences work. When I learned people like Evan are spending $400 or $500 a month for CRMs that literally are Go High Level, I got to figure out whatever service you're using. If it is Go High Level, here's the really cool part. We can actually transfer your other Go High Level account into here and all the data stays the same. It's insane to me. So I want everyone to understand this first and foremost. If you're out here and you have a Go High Level with somebody else, you're paying $300, $400, $500 a month, right? It's insane because you can transfer it over. They can do something called eject, which is crazy to me. So you can actually eject it, which means it will transfer all your data, your automations, and all these things over into the new Ninja Mode, absolutely for free. Maybe the ones that the Go High Level guy created might not do it, but like the contact, the info, all the stuff gets transferred over. So if anyone is watching this and they have some other Go High Level account, here's the big play. If it looks like this, it's a Go High Level, right? I can actually get it transferred over to this account, which is absolutely amazing. Love to see that. So this is how you can do it right there. And yeah, it's pretty insane. So yeah, great transferring over. All right. So basically this is what it is. This is like a dashboard. I mean, obviously you have to put leads in it for it to look like that, right? We have a lot of things here. So let's kind of go over the three main ones. So the first one is CRM, which obviously you know a lot about CRMs. Pretty much, as you know, you have your contacts, and this is just where you have your leads, right? And so you have a lead here, Troy, you get their email, their phone, their address. Now, the cool part about the CRM here, unlike the one that you have, is if you want to follow up with Troy or whatever, just like, let's say you want to do a manual text, like, hey, can't wait. You probably shouldn't say a lead, but looking forward to seeing you tomorrow for the appointment, right? And basically you can do like something, something stupid, right? And you can press send, or you see this little schedule button. You can schedule it to be sent, which is my favorite thing to do. So you can like, before you go on the appointment, right, at like 5 o'clock, you can send it at 4:30, and you can do it like a week in advance, which is pretty cool. Now this has PSD time. I don't know why. Let's do New York time, right? That'd be a lot better. But you can schedule your text out. It's pretty cool. You can also send an email out straight up from, you can connect your email in here, and you can set up straight to email, which is really cool. Basically from here, you have your tasks for that lead. So you have that lead, you can write the tasks for it. You have notes for the lead, right? You can put, dog's name is Sue. I don't know. You have your appointments you can put in here, right? Your documents, contracts, stuff like that. Payments doesn't really matter. And then association if they're associated with other people, right? So pretty cool what you can do in here. Contact source. You can change it from leads to buyers. You can really do whatever you want on here. But pretty much this works really well. So they're kind of the secret here, the secret sauce, which you're used to on the other platform you're doing, is tags, right?
Yeah.
So you can create tags, make tags, but the thing about tags on here is you have way more customization on here. Now, the basic ones inside of Ninja mode are AI SMS bot, which just it sends a text out and AI tries to figure out they're a seller or not, if they're motivated, right? Cash buyer will be, hey, are they a cash buyer? We're going to see if they're looking to buy more properties. Dispo, we're actually looking to sell the deal, so they're on our buyers list. Email blasting is going to be if we're sending them a lead in email just for deals. Follow-ups, follow-up. Pre-foreclosure is a custom one I made. So if I'm on pre-foreclosure, I have a custom text for them. ROS blaster is the big one. SMS is for like massive texting. So this is kind of the simplest way to show it. Do you have any questions starting out with kind of the CRM feature?
Yeah. So the AI texting, will that just have a whole formatted conversation with the potential seller?
Yeah. So I don't blow your brain yet. So let's I don't want to confuse you. So I'll show you in the automations how that works.
Okay.
Last thing you click call, you can just call them right there. Right. We got a built-in dialer. Oh, I'm calling them right now. See how this goes.
Hello, Stacy.
Hello, hey, is this the owner of 5812 Stoneleigh Road?
Yes, it is.
Hey, I was just wondering if you were looking to sell your property.
No, I'm not. Thank you so much.
No worries. Me and my partner, dang it. Me and my partner Evan are looking to buy some houses in Knoxville,
That happens.
But so obviously if you put them in through a whole entire dialer right there, you're going to be fine. But that was actually Knoxville, which is kind of funny. So I know you're not doing Knoxville specifically, but if you just wanted to call that lead up, it's all within the platform, which is pretty cool. And you can get that phone number connected to your personal cell phone if that's how you do your leads, right? So it's kind of like CallRail. I know you're used to that, but you can kind of connect them, you can port them, stuff like that. Okay. And that's kind of how this works. Now, on top of this too, let's go in the automations part. Now, if I put the tag, the most simple tag is Power Dialer. So if I want to import all the code violations, what I could do is just import all the code violations under the tag of Power Dialer. And once the tag Power Dialer is in, now this is the back end of the software that you're currently using. They just don't show you on the front end. But if you quit the tag Power Dialer, it's going to put them under the manual calls. So they start getting called. Now, basically what that means is if we go to our conversations and go to manual actions, every lead that we set to be put on the dialer to attack is already going to be set up in here. Like all of them. If I put 10,000 here, put 1,000, put 1,000. So It's very important the way we do in marketing that if you want to add all your like those 1,000 leads you told me about yesterday, those code enforcement, all that stuff, right? You want to put all 3,000 or 4,000 in here. These are all the calls that have to be made for the month. So pretty simple. And what you do is you press let's start and it will start cold calling. So obviously you see their number right here. So get a pickup here.
This is Zach. I'm not currently at the phone right now. Give me a call back or leave me a voicemail.
So when I'm cold calling, right, I have a questionnaire, and the questions are basically: was the guy busy? Did I drop a voicemail, or do I need to drop a voicemail in there, or was the call completed, or no answer? Right now, if the call is completed, it goes to the next lead. Now, if I press no answer, which I'm telling you, one of those leaky buckets we were talking about, press no answer, a text is automatically going to be sent to them. And you see how it gives me ready to go for the next lead, and then I start calling towards the next lead. So I'm not getting this whole thing right here.
Yeah, that's pretty simple.
But let me actually show you the cost of this too. So I know you were using a smartphone, which is I love smartphone, by the way. They're actually pretty good, but there are some issues here. So let me do the.
How much one of those XLeads hats?
All right, next time when you come to LA, I'll give you one. All right, let's see. Go high level. Okay. So here's the cost of the dialer. Luca, if you can hop on Wednesday for the mastermind call for the X plans, I'd love to have Corey and Evan on, and we can just kind of go over it. That'd be cool. Or if you do a private Zoom, we can do a private Zoom. I'll be free Monday morning for a private Zoom, Luca, if you want to do it with Corey and Evan. Yeah. Okay. So let me see if you see this. Okay. So these are the costs for Ninja mode. So the numbers are not $5 a month or $7 a month, whatever you used to. They're gonna be like 130 or 140. So the messages are going to be 0.0081, not 0.0079. We have to add 3% because we have to charge credit card fees on there. So credit card fees are 3%. So just letting you know, this is what Go High Level charges me to charge you guys. So I have to take in the money and I have to pay them this. I just have to add 3% because Stripe takes 3% fees off when you go do it. So that's why it's like 3% more. So it's like 1.2. It's like 1.83. Not because I'm trying to make money. Literally, there's a 3% credit card fee. And then, yeah. So let's go here. So voice calls are 1.8 cents per minute. So no, yeah, outbound is 0.18 per minute. So if you do the calculations, do you know how many hours your team's doing calling per
I
week?
would say so. For like a lot of our deep prospects, we're probably doing about 5 to 6 hours a day.
So 6 times 3 is 180. No, you're doing 5 days a week though, right?
Yeah.
So 120. 120 hours times 60, 7,200 minutes times 0.018. That is, oh, wow. Oh, Jesus. $130. Dang. That's a lot of calling, man.
Yeah.
So you actually might need to do the wave dialer instead. So this is why we have it. So basically we have the wave dialer. Now let me show you the wave dialer because very, very specific people. So within Ninja mode, you actually have the ability now. I actually not associated with this company, but they're pretty cool. Do you see on the bottom right, you have a wave dialer? So you can start dialing, right? It's pretty cool. So this is what Wave Dialer is. It's basically this company's dialer that you can use inside of Go High Level. It's the best one I've ever seen. And pretty much what it is, it's $99 a month for a single line dialer, which is unlimited. And it is connected with your stuff on there, which is pretty cool. And so and then 150 is going to be the triple line dialer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, with smartphone, I don't think that you get the triple line dialer or the single line dialer with just the regular plan if you're doing, I think it's just like click to call. And I pay like $120 a month just for that. So.
Oh yeah. So this is the only connected one. So if you want to connect your Go High Level leads to this is what you got to do. So once you get above $100, which is, let's do the math here. You do $100 divided by 0.018 divided by 60. Once you're at over 91 hours for the month, you just got to go over to Wave Dialer, way better. And there's a free trial for everyone in there.
Yeah. Plus with smartphone, you have to buy additional numbers for bulk dialing to separate the ones you're doing for your click to call. So then it's like another $5 a month per line that you get. And if you're doing quite a few calls, then you have to have quite a few numbers. So.
All right, cool. Luca, give me we got Corey and Evan's number. Just give me a group text and we'll figure something out. Yeah, I'd love to see how you set it up. But basically, the reason why I don't really show this Wave Dialer part in XLeads is because it's not part of the company. And as a corporate man, we're not supposed to promote that. But basically, I can do whatever I sneaking want. So, yeah, you have the whole pro thing per user. So I would get the Powerline single. I tried out for 7 days. It's even cheaper, even better, man. And it's connected. It's completely connected. So, all right, let's start blowing your mind here. So let's go to automations. So this is the confusing part. And before I even show you automations, I want you to understand this, okay? Let's go here. If you go on YouTube, all right, there are 5 trillion videos on Go High Level automations, by the way. Okay. So, for example,
new transaction.
I thought I was going to get a crazy ad from a wholesaler. I usually do. But basically, like this guy Jasper is amazing too. I've actually, I bring a lot of people to him. And basically, you can go through hours of this stuff. Like you can go absolutely insane if you really want to, right? But basically, you can go through his whole, like how to do triggers, how to create forms, SMS. Like you can create really your own custom stuff. You're smart, so I know you can really kind of learn how to do it the right way, how to make workflows the right way, stuff like that, cold emailing. You can do SMS workflows, automation, agency setups, like really AI voice agents, right? All the stuff that you can do custom. So the thing about Go High Level is Go High Level and XLeads Ninja mode is they're Legos, and I'm giving you the Legos, and you got to build upon it. Now, I gave you some pre-done Legos. I gave you some Lego sets, but it's also up to you to really create it the best way for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, there's a lot of guys. Lucas says Quinn Nolan's a good one. I think all these guys are great. But, yeah, I absolutely love how it works. Let's see here. So Enzo Dialer is cool. I've heard a lot about it, but the one problem is it's not connected to Go High Level, so I can't have my automations all set up within it. Maybe if they make a Go High Level integration, that'd be cool. Okay, so let's do AI SMS bot. So if I add the tag AI SMS bot, right, it's automatically going to set this text out. This is not AI, by the way. Hey, Evan, I just drove by your place at 123 Main Avenue, and something looked off. Is everything okay? Now, what it is trained to do is it's going to wait 90 minutes, an hour and a half. And if the contact replies, conversation AI takes over. Now, you can actually train the AI yourself. I already did the training on there. But basically what it is, it knows about you. You, the bot, is somebody who's looking to buy a couple properties in the area for cash. And pretty much they are trained to answer this and these additional instructions, which we put in and tested like crazy, right? If they ask you stuff, instead of I understand, say, I see what you mean, stuff like that, But basically, it's just trying to answer the one question: are you interested in selling your house? So it's going to have a conversation, but the conversation is always going to go back onto the prompt question, which is, are you interested in selling your house? Once it figures that out, it is over, and it will tell you basically if they're interested. You can go through the text, right? Now, if it gets answered, right, it's done, and you'll be alerted. If it is not, it goes to 5 texts, and that's pretty much it. And then we can go even crazier on if the conditions met or something like that, but this is what it is starting out. Now, we have the other ones, right? We have cold calling. So we can really hit some cold calls there, which is nice. But what I really like is the power dialer. So obviously you have all the dialers in there. We have the ROS triple tap, but one of the cool ones is the SMS drop no answer. So if we call somebody and we press no answer, automatically they get sent a text. Hey, John, just following up on 123 Main Avenue, call me back. Now I can change this to like a, are you interested in selling type text, whatever you want to do. But that's kind of how I like the calling to do. So we can text the ones that don't answer the calls. Now the ROS triple tap is probably what you should be doing on your government lists.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like what we're doing right now.
Yeah. Except it's all done automatically. So if we put ROS blaster on there, what it's going to do is it's going to send an offer email. Now, let me actually show you how we actually create the offer in there, because I know you're used to basically how the direct mail works, but it's a little more manual inside of XLeads. And we have an update coming out we're working on, so it's even smoother. But let me show you. So there we go. So within XLeads right here, right? If I'm going to pull a list in, I don't know, let's do Dayton, Ohio. And let's just do, I don't know, let's do absentee owners. And let's exclude active listings and active investor owned. Why not? Here we go. Okay, let's say I want to pull the whole list, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what we basically do is we take the wholesale score, which is going to be, we take this wholesale score of $96,000, and we can either use that as the initial offer, which is probably going to be a little too low. So what we do is we take the XLeads value, and then we're going to multiply it by point. So we're just going to export the data, and then we're going to make a new column and multiply the retail, the AVM, by 83%, and that's going to be our custom ROS value. Make sense?
Yeah.
Awesome. So that's kind of how we customize it on there. But pretty much what that means is once we have that imported as a custom feature, what happens is the email gets sent out, and it's just basically like a postcard, right? Cash offer on 123 Main Avenue for Evan Hamilton. And then I give you the terms. Your cash offer is $127,000. Call me to discuss your offer, which obviously you can change. I'll show you how to change that too. But basically, it is an email. It's pretty cool. And then your subject line, which works really well, is your cash offer is here. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I found with emails, you want to do less is more. Don't be crazy advanced on it, and you'll be good. Then go out here, send a text out. Hey, I'm ready to offer you 120 grand, sight unseen for your house. Thoughts? That's pretty cool. And then you wait 2 minutes, and if they replied, then we can try to book an appointment. If not, then we set them up for a call, and then we drop a voicemail. People have heard me talk about this a million times, but this is what the voicemail sounds like. Hey, this is Zach, just checking in on your cash offer I just sent you. If you could please give me a call back at your earliest convenience, I'd really appreciate it. Again, this is Zach. Please give me a call. I got a cash offer in your house. I need to get it done. I need to buy some houses right now. Please give me a call back. Thank you. So the reason why I sounded off there, like as cash offer, is because you just want to make sure it sounds like not perfect.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you can actually upload your own voicemail in there, and boom, you send a voicemail out there.
So this is all automated.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, with the software we're using, their names, but it's pretty much all manual.
So that's kind of the point of it. Now, the only manual thing is you have to do the calling in there, which you want the wave dialer in there. But that's pretty much it. And you just send one tag on there. What it's going to do is send the text out, make sure the offer, and then it goes through those two, and then it'll be set up for a call.
Mm.
And the cool part is if you send a text and it's a good lead, you can remove it from the dialer, and you don't have to call that lead. So that definitely saves up on that. And you drop the voicemails. And then if they don't reply to your call or your text or anything, it leaves one last checking base on your cash offer.
And then what happens after that? Does it like put it on a rehash or?
Bro, after that, we send an email to you, a text, a call, a voicemail, and then a follow-up text. Like at that point, you're just wasting money on at that point, you're just wasting money on marketing, unfortunately.
Yeah, we usually just tag those ones under like an exhausted tab and just get them out of there.
Yeah, I mean, you hit them with 5 different things. Yeah, that's a lot, man. But yeah, that's basically how you do it. I absolutely love it. Now, all your stuff, actually, Carissa sent a question, so hopefully she's watching. She wanted a question on basically the snippets. So right here under marketing snippets, this is where all your basically scripts are. And you can just press edit snippet and then edit how it works, right? And then it just shows you how this all works. It's pretty cool. So you can test it out there. Works well. So the Scrum board are under opportunities here. Now, this is just like a basic Scrum board. Now you can customize it. So if you go to opportunities, you go high level opportunities. I really didn't want to mess with it because we found when people did it, they kind of screwed up a lot of things. But yeah, you can automate pipelines, make it crazy. But I think the reason you like is because you'll do JVs, you can go to JVs, and you have a pipeline for JVs and a pipeline for wholesaling. So all the people you gave your info to, it'll be all in there. And then your JV deal sent, all that stuff's going to be in there. So pretty cool. And then, yeah, that's it's really cool. So you can automate it. You can go in your pipelines and customize it and go crazy. Next part on here is going to be the the texting. So documents and contracts right here, right? You can upload a contract and then you just have your recipients. So the recipients will be in your leads already. And you just kind of go down here, add an element, add a signature. Oops. Put it there and it will email them kind of like a certain e-signing service. That's $40-50 a month, and boom, you get that emailed pretty easy. So e-signing, so you like that for JV deals?
Yeah, I do.
You don't have to go do all these crazy things. On top of that too, you can create your own websites, and I think it's been $10 a month for the WordPress hosting, so you don't have to do this, but you can go out here and just create a website. Now I already have a template for everyone inside of Ninja mode, and it pretty much looks like this. And so it's like you can write whatever you want on here, and it's like a simple like SEO site. Pretty cool. And let's see what else. There's obviously mobile app. There's reverse drawing for dollars on there. There's contacts. I guess calendar. There's calendar. Let me show you. Here's the calendar. You got all your appointments set up in there, right? Yeah, that's pretty much it starting out. So what I want you to do is, I want you to log in yourself and then just kind of go through it and let me know what questions you have from there while I answer everyone's questions over here. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that's fine. I can do that.
All right, cool. Go log in yourself, kind of play around with it. Let me know what you think. And let me answer everyone's questions from watching this starting out right here.
Sounds good.
Ninja mode's cool. The more I do videos on it, the more advanced I get on like, okay, so I can explain it a little easier. Sometimes I go a little too fast, by the way. So I'm sorry about that if I go a little too crazy fast. But let's see here. Also, by the way, I get a lot of people asking, they say their power dialer is not working. So we have some users have some API issue. If you go email billing@xleads.com, we can reset your API and it'll work flawlessly. I've had a couple people actually. Now we have thousands and thousands of users on XLeads, but like 15 or 20 have had that issue. They've actually sent me that. So if you have that issue, we can reset it in like 5 seconds. So pretty cool. Oh, look at this, Luca again. Got my first email contract 2 days ago. We'll show you guys on the Zoom, all from XLeads skip tracing. There we go. Guys, the XLeads skip tracing, you guys saw me cold call that lady today. Like that skip tracing is insane. It's insane. It's all free included, all that stuff too. So remember, if you want to go get XLeads, go to xleads.com. But a lot of you guys already have XLeads, right? So this is just trying to teach you and do the education. Remember, guys, every single Saturday at 10 a.m., me or Rick are on here, and we are just teaching about wholesaling, especially through XLeads, and we just talk only about XLeads on Saturday mornings on the XLeads YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and make sure that you answer the questions. So I set up Twilio validation. It does not work properly. So what I would want you to do is look up Twilio validation YouTube and just go through a couple tutorials on there. And then you can email Go High Level Support and figure out what's going on there, because I have no association with Twilio on there, but their support should help you out in there too. Let's see here. Awesome. Seller called me about the email you got from the workflow, said I'm not selling that one, but I'm selling another one. There we go. He's been on my butt about email marketing for so long that I finally figured it out with the Ninja mode. He was so happy. Let's see here. So just showed the power dialer on there. There we go. Good morning, everyone. Awesome. Beautiful. Oh yeah, we hired. So the main issue with the support staff was I think I had 5 or 6 people on the support staff. And then we decided to open up a free trial for what we called Xmas. So Xmas was for only 1 month. Less than a month. We said we're going to give out 40 million free skip traces. That was the most expensive thing I've ever done in my entire life when it comes to just the whole thing. And we got overwhelmed very quick. I mean, we got thousands of people on a trial in 2 or 3 days, and they've all pulled 1,000 to 5,000 skips. And the support was overran. It was insane. I mean, thousands of tickets. And we removed the trial because we get 40 million. And now we doubled our support staff. I gave them all raises to make them even happier. And we are like, we're extremely responsive. So my three top support agents. So my top person on Ninja mode, my top ninja in the Ninja department, my top support guy for just billing, and my top customer service. We put them all assigned only to X plans. And so they are in the X plan mastermind, which is really cool. But yeah, we put them all back in there. And so, yeah, and then we're growing it like crazy. So it's pretty cool. Also, 2 things for everyone, why Evan's going through everything, is we opened up an affiliate for XLeads. If you want that, you can email billing at XLeads, or you can sign up. I'll put a link on there too. The only reason we're doing that is we were going to do some advertising on there. We're growing so much that it is becoming well for us. So we wanted just to have an affiliate on there. So if you want to be an affiliate for XLeads, you can do xleads.promotekit. I put the link on there. You don't need to do it, but you'll get a code. And if somebody signs up for the code, they get a small discount and you get 30% of it. The only reason we're doing that is, first and foremost, I don't make money on XLeads, so it comes out of my pocket, but I want more users, obviously. And I just want to be to become the top software in wholesaling. I think I need that. But the point is, a lot of you guys are going on other people's Facebook groups. You guys are going on people's YouTube channels, and you guys are talking about XLeads. What I want you to do is, Aria's got something like that, right? if he's on someone's YouTube channel and they say, what's the best software? He says, oh, XLeads is, and he comments, use code ARIA for 5% off, then he gets at least paid something for it. And the reason is if you get 5 people sign up from other social medias, you get XLeads for free. So a lot of you guys are actively on social media talking about XLeads. You can give people a discount code with your name on it, and they get 5% off, and then you get 30% of it. You don't need to do that, obviously. But there's some people on here that asked. I know this is controversial, but there's a lot of people with coaching programs with like 100 students. And they're like, Zach, I want to move all of my students over to XLeads, but I need to make it a affiliate on there. And I said, fine. And basically they used their like stupid code and they moved all their people over to XLeads. And so, yeah, no, I'm not approving what they're doing, but at least if they're going to use the software, they use XLeads. Yeah, that's basically it. So, yeah, if you sign up 5 people, I will give you XLeads for free if you use that code. So, works pretty good. And once Juan pops on there, I will give him code Juan. Why not? But yeah, top of that too, we have something called the XLeads Mastermind. So on top of that too, we actually moved FlipWork Plus over to the XLeads Mastermind. So all the courses and free stuff, all the courses to FlipWork Plus got moved over to freewholesaling.com. 2 things. All of our education is now completely free, like it should always be, which is awesome. And I have gone all in on focusing my efforts on basically events, one-on-one, stuff like that on X-Plan members only. So what we're doing is just to give more value to everyone that has the X-Plan, which I think everyone obviously should, duh. If you have the X-Plan, you're going to be invited into the XLeads Mastermind for free, which means we have a weekly XLeads Mastermind call on Wednesdays. And we have one on Mondays, but that's for direct mail. And we have 2 live events, XLeads Conference and the XLeads Mastermind. Those are only going to be for X-Plan members, and they're free. There's no way to even pay. There's no way you pay to be in the XLeads Mastermind. You just have to have the X-Plan, right? And all we do is just talk to people like Evan that have an X-Plan, but they need help. They need support. My top 3 staff members are in there. All times you can message them. You don't have to submit a ticket or call. They're automatically there for you. And we can help you out. We just want to help the X-Plan members succeed the most. And yeah, we're pretty excited. So basic would be free for the 5, 10 the pro, 15 is X, by the way. So that's how it works. So yeah, it'd be pretty cool. The point is for you guys are already talking about XLeads on social media. Make it even crazier. Why not? So Frank says, is the system compliant for TCPA? So TCPA is more compliant on the person, not anything else. So for example, if you're using like PPL or something like that, as much as I tell you don't use PPL, stuff like that, the new regulations actually don't really affect PPL. It affects the if you buy a PPL lead, you have to be compliant with it. Same thing with cold calling. Cold calling, if you are cold calling the DNC list and you are not a realtor, you are not promoting a good or service, and you're doing it all the right way, you are fine. But if you're a realtor and you're cold calling it, you might be against TCPA. So it's up to the person, not me. So technically everything is all compliant, if that makes sense. The AI integration, I have no comment. That is a Go High Level thing. There's a reason why it's through Go High Level. But the thing with the AI is, I don't know, I probably shouldn't say this, but this is the Zach Ginn in me. Basically saying this, but like, you have to prove that AI was texting. How do you prove that? You just say, hey, I texted, AI didn't text it. You know, it's like when, have you ever been in middle school? This is a terrible example. You know, let's put the CEO hat around and put the Zach Ginn hat on the other side. Okay, this is the Zach Ginn hat. This is not the XLeads CEO hat, founder. But this is Zach Ginn. Have you ever had these guys in middle school? This always happened to me in middle school. I don't know why. But like, they'd be like, oh, hey, babe, you want to go out? And then she says, ew, no. And then you get embarrassed. And basically what the guy says, oh, I was just kidding. Like that happens all the time, right? And basically that's what AI is with the texting. They say, oh, you did AI texting. I texted it, not AI. Well, let me go to ChatGPT and did he? You can't tell. You can't tell, right? And so a lot of people did that. A lot of people did. Oh, you want a kiss? And then they say no, and then they put out a Hershey's kiss. So, like, I know it's stupid middle school stuff, but like sometimes these rules are so stupid that you just got to do something stupid back. So okay, XLeads CEO hat back on. All right, Evan, got any questions?
I do. I managed to come up with one.
There we go.
I got one. Okay, so when you go into lead pipes on XLeads and you click investor leads, I know with the X plan, you're supposed to be able to separate like flippers, landlords, note holders, and private lenders. For some reason, mine's still locked.
Which is locked.
So every single one of them. The only tab I have is for flipper, so I can't separate landlord, note holder, private lender.
So if you're on the, you have to have the annual plan for that one.
Okay. Yeah, that's.
If you guys have the annual plan, it's still unlocked in there. But let me see.
I'm pretty sure we paid for the annual plan.
Yeah, if you did, then what I need is, yeah, he did the annual plan. So let me actually write an email out to my team and burn them and get them in trouble. Let me get somebody fired for you. Just kidding. Let me write an email really quick. Let me get Corey's email. Okay, cool. Dude, his email is so stupid. All right, whatever. Okay, hold on. Let me write an email. Please unlock. Hold on. Please unlock all 4 tabs since they have the annual. All right, cool. All right, you should see that by Tuesday or Monday. If not, text me, okay?
Sounds good. But other than that, my honest opinion is based off like what we're using now compared to this one. I would say that it's less complex, but seems to be a little bit more efficient.
Yeah, I mean, what I told you to do was you're already doing really well. So I would use this because it's absolutely free right now for you. I would use it on a test basis. I'd maybe do one list, try it out for a month, see how it's working, and then go all in, because you don't want to switch systems and you start doing no deals. That is the worst possible thing. Not because it doesn't work, because you're just not used to the system. So that's how I'd be doing it.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. But other than that, that was the only question I could find out. Everything else is pretty,
awesome,
and pretty easy. So
well, let's do that. Let's do that Zoom with Luca. And if you have any questions, just hit me up. All right.
All right. Sounds good, man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. There we go. I like it. All right. Thanks, Evan. That's cool. So a little teaching there, a little teaching moment. But yeah, tell them how to do it. But yeah, we have the X Plan Mastermind, which if you have the X Plan, it's absolutely for free. So if you want access to it, once you sign up for the X Plan, you get emailed, and then you can actually go inside school and request to be in that group, and then we'll allow you, or you just email billing at XLeads, and we can give you a link to join it too. But yeah, we have that mastermind. So I've gone all in on just no more Philberg Plus. We're just helping anyone with XLeads, and that is kind of the future of wholesaling right now. So we're really excited about it. I know we're going to help a lot of people out. And so life's really good right now. So we're excited. I think people are going to have insane changes with the value of the skip tracing and everything like that. So how do we skip trace? That's a great question. All about them. I don't even know what that is. Maybe I said something bad. I don't know. You know what? The new slang for these kids, I don't know if I can cancel if I said that. So I don't even know. I don't know if that's a bad word or not. That's the thing. So I'm so focused on wholesaling, I don't know about what the kids are up to anymore. So I'm not going to answer that one. But let me show you how to skip trace. So let's see. 2 things for skip tracing, right? So there's either you like pull a government list, or you pull like the probates, for example, or something like that. And that's all cool. That's all good. But the issue with that is it's not like super simple unless you start out. So, okay. So here's XLeads right here, right? So what you need to do is just go to lead pipes, property leads. And let's say you have a code violation list you're looking to skip trace. What you're going to do is you see this upload CSV file right here. This upload CSV file. You click that and you can upload as many leads as you possibly want. I mean, up to 5,000. Now, you click here. I think a lot of people don't know this. This little arrow will pop up all of these filters. But basically, upload the CSV if you have a government list you want to upload inside of here. Now, if you just like want to pull a list in, here's pre-foreclosures in Knox County. Let me reset my leads. Okay, so you can select all. You go to my leads. Then you click download, go to standard. You make sure you press lead trace. Do not press this lead trace button, okay? This is where we're trying to remove it with the APIs. But yeah, this will go away. But basically download, lead trace, put all the other info you want, and then just press export. And boom, the export will be generated and it will download. Then from there, you go to exports and it will process the export. And when it's processed, you can press download. Remember, it's doing live skip tracing as we are speaking. So it does take a couple minutes because it's not cached. Some of the skip traces, like, so if I did skip trace it, so if someone skip traced that lead already, it will be cached. It's not going to be live because it'll cache it every month. But most of the time, it's going to be basically, they're going to hit it live. So just FYI on there. Let's see here. Okay. So that's how we skip trace on there. And yeah, pretty simple. All right. JX Ray X12. Okay. Asks, can you explain AI zip code? Yes. So for all the plans, you get one AI zip code. Now, if you want more than one AI zip code, you got to pay for it. You go here, you press upgrade. You can buy an extra AI zip or an extra AI county or an AI state. Now, the point of that is it does get expensive to do, but you pay once and you get it there. Now, the thing is, if you do cancel your XLeads account, you have to repay for the extra AI zip. You only get it once. All right? FYI. Now, you get one AI zip code and you get it assigned. Now, to assign your AI zip code, all you got to do is go, let me get rid of you right there. All we have to do is, okay. So all we have to do is go down here to settings. Oh, it's by my name. I go to billing. And then I go to AI territories. And this is where my AI zip code is right now. Now, I can email. So you see this sexy email right here? Email. So if you have a Ninja mode or billing question, this is who you contact. If you have an XLeads technical support question, you can email support at X. So email support at xleads.com. All right. And they will change your AI zip. Pretty simple. Okay. Now, how the AI zip works is from, actually, I can just show you. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. So do you see how the values are on here? So from 0 to 1,000, it's going to rank the property by least likely to most likely looking to sell. Now, if I go to filters here, I can filter out 700 or above. And let's do a little search. Cool. So let's find 811. That's pretty cool. So this property has an 811 wholesale score, so very likely to sell at a discount. Now, you might be asking, Zach, how does that get calculated? How does all that stuff work? So basically how it works is it is AI stacking. So AI on here is not telling you, oh, they want to sell or not just for no reason. What it does, it looks at 1,000 type of points. Now, if I want to sound like I'm a crazy tech guy, we use 5 million data points and we cross-reference it with 1 billion data points and we don't. I could do that whole like little shtick with you guys. I'll be honest with you. There's only really 1,000 motivated points for a seller. Now we could say we use billions of data points, right? We could use, the property age, and we can use the property square feet, and every single square inch is a data point. And we can like get all technical, but the truth is it looks at like about a couple thousand data points of just basically, okay, what's the age of the roof? What is the age of the property? what is the association with the owner? How long have they owned it for? We look at, is there a lien on the property? We look, is it in a foreclosure? Is it in a pre-foreclosure? How is it a tenant? Is it absentee? Most important one, which is the reason XLeads is, I think it's top 4, top 5 softwares in wholesaling now. Like it's grown like crazy. It will be top 3 by the end of the year. It'll be the biggest one in 3 or 4 years. But the reason why we have thousands of users in the first 3 or 4 months is we have the free unlimited skip trace and Ninja mode, all these things, but we have figured out how to pull probates. And so that has been one of the biggest things I have ever had. And the cool part is if there's a probate associated with XLeads, then it automatically bumps the score by 200 or 300 points. So if it's like 500, now there's a probate, it's 800. So anything above 950, usually there has to be a probate involved. So you can't pull the probate list. We ain't gonna let everyone do that. So we want to keep probates sanctimonious and holy. But I will tell you this, you will be able to kind of do a backdoor by just doing your AI zip code, looking at the largest ones, and the probates will be in there. Now the probates are a little behind, but still, if it's a probate that's been lingering, it'll be all up on there. So that's how AI works. Choice Crosby says, who do we contact to eject our existing account in Ninja mode? So billing at XLeads.com. So that is our Ninja department. There we go. Let's see here. Cool. There you go. And so you're going to add it there. Let's see. Making sure that's all set up in there. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, so billing at XLeads is who you contact for there. Of course. Hey, Zach, I need flippers and landlords skip trace for Miami-Dade and Broward. Have a JV with a good spread. Okay, perfect. Hop on Wednesday, and I can get that sent to you. So, David, what's up, David Wolf? How's it going, man? Upload CSV must have the 3 columns. Yes, street address, city, state, zip. Correct. All righty. So Aria, let's shout out to Aria. He had a massive, I think, 40,000 plus deal from XLeads, and he found the buyer and the deal through it. So shout out to Aria. He's definitely on a high right now. But trying to pull a list from XLeads to add to my leads. How do I separate filters after I've added my leads? So, okay, trying to understand your question here. So, if you want to separate the, I'm guessing like the absentee and all this. So you have to pull them all at once. So for example, if you're pulling 5,000 leads and it's like 3,000 absentee and like 2,000, I don't know, vacant, you have to separately pull the 3,000 and the 2,000 out. If you put them all in once, there's no way it's going to tell you by filter. Now you can do it by equity. So I think hopefully that makes sense. Now, if you want to figure out any other details, just let me know. All right, please explain. I can help you out. What's up, Max? I've tried many wholesaling softwares, and XLeads is my favorite, especially for the price. Keep it up, Zach. Thanks, man. Awesome. All right. Let me know if he has a question. All right, cool. Frank says, I'm completely new to wholesaling. Just came across your website. Can you provide me an example of a probate script? So Frank, I would go through the free wholesaling course. So let me pop it up. So let me get the link for you for freewholesaling.com. There we go. Cool. All righty. All right, here's the link. School.com/wholesaling, or just go to wholesaling real estate. It'll be all in there. Awesome. Cool. Alrighty. All right, let's see what else we got here. Drago says, also as Go High Level applies constant updates. Yeah, we'll use any updates they give for us to on here. Awesome, Rich. Can't wait. Can't wait to see you. Yeah, you can do the X plan month to month. So no. So if you want the landlord tab and you want the other note holders and the private money, you have to have the annual. So I'll let everyone know if you go to XLeads, it kind of explains it right here, xleads.com. There we go. So if you go to XLeads.com, it's all explained in here. All right. So if you go to XLeads.com, you go all the way down here and you have what it is, right? So you toggle monthly or annual. So on the monthly plans, you see what you get on here, which is cool. You do not get the landlord hedge funds. You don't get them on here either, unfortunately. But if you get the annual, the landlord hedge funds is available for the annual pro and the annual X plans. So that's kind of the workaround for it. FYI. Oh, we gotta fix that. Jesus. But yeah, that's how you do it from there. We gotta fix that. But yeah, you can also log in from there. That's how you do it. All right. All right, here, Aria. If you want, you can hop on here if you're behind a computer. If not, we can do it Wednesday or something. But that's streamer link. If you want to hop on, you don't have to show your face or anything. But yeah, maybe that can explain it better. DeAndre, yes, we are still having the LA meetup. We are having one issue with one of our events. We don't know if the event place is going to be there or not. So we got to that's one issue we are currently working on. So we actually were in talks with somewhere near like Covina. But yeah, we got to see how that is going. But yeah, we'll figure it out. Can basic plan annually pull? No. So you can't pull the probate list and get the AI, which is kind of a backdoor for it. That's the best way for there. Inherited leads are not the probates. Those are actually going to be a completely different type of data set. So if you want potentially inherited, right, these are going to be properties that went from parent to child or spouse to spouse. They're not guaranteed to be inherited, but they're just like very like family transfers. That's the best way I can explain it, like the correct way. That's the best way I can kind of share it on there. So Choice Crossbones, can you run through how to find buyers? Yeah, of course. So really quick, how do I find cash buyers? Is if I want to go out here, if I have the basic plan, I just press cash buyers and we'll go here and boom, all the cash buyers are going to be on there buying cash. Now, if you have the pro plan, you're able to get flippers. If you have the annual pro, the annual X, you get the landlords too. So we can do Miami, Florida. Cool. And they got all the flippers on here, which is awesome. They're all going to be skip traced. Not every single one, but most of the LLCs are going to be skip traced. Boom, you'll be good to go. So yeah, you'll be all skip traced on there. And yeah, it's pretty cool. And you go to landlord, you find the top landlords. Let's see here. I'll let it load up. Take a second on here. I gotta usually refresh my screen sometimes on here. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Refresh. There we go. Okay. And then all the landlords are in here. And what we do is we can just export that data. We can filter out even more if we want. Landlords, I want them on at least 2 rentals, but not more than 30. They bought it within a year. And it's like a whole disposition software thing, right? And then boom. You put in there, it's refiltering it, and it's getting the right data, and that is how you find buyers the correct way. So, of course, there we go. MJJ Smooth Criminal says, will there be a trial? No, that was Xmas only once. It might happen again, possibly, but probably not. So that's the best thing I could tell you about it. So, yeah. Remember, it's very expensive to do a trial and give free skip tracing, and I'm not going to trial and make it half what it is. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. So if you want to try it out, you go to xleads.com. Again, if you want to get XLeads, all you have to do is just go to xleads.com. If you have XLeads, we're here to help you out. So we're here every single Saturday. And yeah, appreciate it, guys. If you got any value from this, smash the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you soon. This is Zach Ginn signing out. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.